Good afternoon, folks. This comes from the 8th grade team. I'm Mr. Kavanaugh. I'm the social studies teacher here. We'd like to go through a little orientation for you and the students that are going to be remote with us in 8th grade. Few announcements that I think will alleviate any tension. Just make sure everybody is on the same page. Your class codes for all of your courses will be in Google, and depending on when you're watching this, they may already have been submitted to you. Miss Norman, your science teacher, is going to send an email out with the class codes for all of your courses, including your specials and homeroom. So at your leisure over the weekend or by Monday, you can join each of your courses, homeroom, and specials. So we wanted to let you know about that. Best is to just go around, poke into each of the classwork sections of their Google Classrooms and just see what you have to look forward to as we're moving on. So first, I wanted to make sure you know to do that, and it should be active and ready for you at this point. Homeroom will have a Google Class. We're going to use that for attendance purposes. So when you're going to get your work started in your day, however you coordinate or schedule your day, you'll want to go onto the homeroom section, and that's by clicking that's signaling to us that you're at school, you're doing schoolwork for that particular day. Announcements, the phone number for the help desk, the schedules, all of those types of things will be located in your homeroom course. So that will be a course you want to go to classwork and look for announcements and such there. With that help number, you might want to pause and grab pen, because we'll post this. It'll be at the homeroom room, but of course, if you're having computer issues, you might not be able to access where we have it on the computer for you. The help desk number for technical and computer issues, for Google Classroom issues, connectivity issues, those types of things, is 570-723-3562. Again, that's 570-723-3562. That will handle all your technical computer connectivity type of issues. As far as questions in the class, I'll explain how that goes. We're going to be here for you every week, where you can talk to us in small group settings. So when you go to the classroom and you're looking at, say, social studies, my course, or English, or your math course, or science course, or art, for the core classes, right on the front of that page for your course will be a link where you can, it's called Google Meet. It's like your Zoom that we've done in March, and it can be a small setting, could be one-on-one like this. There might be 8 or 10 students who choose to join, and they had questions. They just wanted to discuss something from that week. So each core class has a half-hour time slot throughout the week. So again, this will be in the homework area, but if you want to write this down, 2:30 to 3 will be the time when we have no students here. We're here just for you as our students remotely. So 2:30 to 3, we're designated to meet with you at a one-on-one or small group via the Google meeting that will be at the very front of your classwork page for each class. Mondays will be for English. So Monday, 2:30 to 3 is when you can see Miss Hennessy one-on-one or in a small group. Your math teachers will have the opportunity to meet with you Tuesday from the same time slot, 2:30 to 3. There are 2 math teachers this year, so you really need to look when you're entering courses, whether you have algebra with Mr. Brill or math with Miss Watson. So you really want to look. There are 2 math teachers. Likewise for English, even though Miss Hennessy teaches all the English sections, there is one section of honors English and then 8th grade English. So look at your schedule to make sure that you're signing up for the correct course. Social studies will meet at 2:30 to 3 on Wednesdays, and science is 2:30 to 3 on Thursdays. So within a week, you have the ability to do some face-to-face with your teachers in small settings through every week, Monday through Thursday. Now, that is not to imply you can't talk to us whenever. If you have a concern, email me, text. All the teachers have very open lines of communication. You can email me and we can set up a time just to do a Zoom or a Google Meet with just you and I over something. So I don't want you to think you only have this half-hour time slot for social studies once a week. We're here for you. So keep that in mind. With your schedules, you'll see due dates for your assignments. To make things streamlined for everybody, whenever you see an assignment is due, say something's due September 3rd, the time an assignment will be due will automatically be 2 o'clock that day. That's when our students are gone. That's when we start grading. And so it's a nice, whether it's English, math, science, social studies, whatever the course is, 2 o'clock is the due time for anything that has a due date for an assignment or something that you have to complete. So you have your Google Classrooms set up, you have your opening times, you have your homeroom, you know when you can see us in small groups, you know to contact us email if you want to set up something on top of that. We're happy to do that. The classrooms are all set up. Please start joining your classes. And the last thing, I am super excited to start teaching again. I am really excited. This has been a long time away from students and interacting with you and all of the positives of why we like working with you. Remotely is just going to be another exciting challenge. So I'm looking forward to this. What I want to make sure is clear though, this isn't like March and April where we had 5 or 10-minute activities that we did for you to keep you active during that time of uncertainty. This is school. So when you go on, mentally you have to prepare that this is math class for an hour and 20 minutes with an assignment per day. Everybody in school has what you think of as 2 classes of math back to back. So in your head, just be prepared for an hour, 20 minutes and an assignment. Science will be a 40-minute time period that you want to schedule within your day, every day for science, and then whatever activities beyond what you would do in the class with that. English and social studies are every other day. When you do meet, it'll be for an hour and 20 minutes of work at a time that you designate throughout your day that you're going to do those activities. So that's how you have to mentally approach this. If this is school, we're preparing you for 9th grade. We're preparing you for PSSAs. We're preparing you for, honestly, the test, less meaningful to me than preparing you for the profession and what you want to do down the road. So this can't be a 10-minute activity here and there. This is going to be, it's going to be rigorous, but we're here for you. We're meant to challenge you and to make you stronger. It's not supposed to be a cakewalk, but it's also not supposed to push you into where it's anxious and it's over the top and beyond your ability. So mentally, just get ready for school on Monday as you have in the past and be budgeting your time to have your course work. It's going to be an interesting challenge. Now, the other thing on top of this, 3 times a week, we will be posting our classes that were here in school for you to see. So when you go to the Google Classroom for, again, I'll use me for example, social studies, because I'm in every other subject. Every other day, you'll see a posting that says September 3rd, video. That is me teaching a class here in person on that day. Now, you obviously can't ask questions, and at that point, we might move to that. But this means you can see me answering questions, talking to the class, maybe giving some more instruction where it's necessary. So you can be as much in the class virtually as you want to. And then you have the office hours on top of that. So keep that in mind, that you'll see those. And the cool thing about it is, if you want to do social studies at 9 o'clock at night, because that's when you want to do it, knock yourself out. If you're an early morning person, you can do that. So you will have access to what we are doing here in school and the office hours. And we're using the Google Classroom with all the same materials that any student here is doing. So if you choose remotely as the right course for you for the entire year, wonderful. If you decide that you're going to slide back into school in person, you're right where we are. We'll just slide you into the schedule. And as students might choose to slide remotely where you're at, that's a possibility as well. So it's a great avenue. I'm excited about it. It opens up a lot of really interesting opportunities. I want to get to know you. It'll be different because it'll be like Zoom, but we're here for you. Any questions at all, please email me or any of my colleagues. Mrs. Senesi is your English teacher. Ms. Norman is your science teacher. Ms. Watson or Mr. Brill are your math teachers. You guys will have scheduled at some point this 9 weeks, Mrs. Ladd with art. And if you're interested in chorus or band or musical activities, please email Mrs. Schaefer. She will likewise be emailing you with opportunities musically that we have here at the school, and we're here for you. So please reach out, talk to us, communicate with us. You're our students as much as anybody that comes here 5 periods a day. Okay, so again, looking forward to working with you guys.